You might think about your web page content in one way, but the DOM thinks about it in terms of nodes. So every web page we have, every document is made up of nodes. When we go a little bit deeper than the basic example that I'm showing right here of one node per tag, because we know that HTML does have tags. It's got the body tag, it's got a P tag, it's got header tags, and so on and so forth. But we also have elements within those tags. We have blocks of text, we have attributes, sometimes one attribute, sometimes more than one attribute, and these things can be parts of the element. We can have comments, we can have all sorts of things, and the DOM regards them as different kinds of nodes. And this allows us to be able to get directly to them. So if I want to, I can ask, what is the text in the second paragraph? Or what's the source attribute of an image tag? So really, if my diagram was more expanded and larger, I'd have to display every single node that was here, and I'd end up with quite a lot of elements because we have nodes that represent elements, attributes, text, comments, and so on and so forth. The DOM actually has 12 node types, but the ones that we most commonly use are elements, attributes, and text. Let's look at a small snippet of code. Here I have an unordered list. It's got an ID assigned to the UL item, and then it has 3 list items inside of it. Well, the whole unordered list is considered one node, an element node, but inside it, it has a different node. It has the attribute node that's been assigned to the ID right here. So that's a different type of node. And if we look deeper, you can also see that the list items themselves, they are nodes in themselves, and they also contain nodes, text nodes. So as far as the DOM is concerned, we can drill into any very specific piece, even in the simplest little section of HTML. Officially speaking, according to the DOM, you have a text mode that contains the text of a paragraph or of a list. But having said that, we are typically interested in grabbing the element nodes first. That's the way most web developers think about the HTML page. It's made up of elements, the tags that we have, our paragraphs, our anchor tags, our unordered lists, our headings, and the great thing is once we have any of those nodes, it's easy to work our way up and down the document tree to get to any text node that might be below it. We'll look at how we can do that next.